Just start.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, are you ready?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, members of the media, members of the media. First, I'm wearing two hats. I'm speaking as a senator for Nyamira, where CS Matiang'i comes from. And I'm also speaking as a senior counsel who was leading the team of lawyers together with my colleague, senior counsel Otiende Amolo. So first I want to assure Kenyans and watu wetu kule nyumbani, the Omogeni nation, that after staying in this building, DCI headquarters, for the last 9 hours, the son of Omogeni, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, is a free man with us here. We brought him here to demonstrate to Kenyans that Dr. Fred Matiang'i is a law-abiding citizen. We came here in response to summons that were issued under Section 23 of the Cyber Crimes Act, and we arrived here at 8. We were kept waiting up to 9:30 in the morning when the investigating officers, led by Mr. Sang, in the company of Mr. Njeru, we took a record 15 minutes to respond to the issues that they wanted us to respond to. And from around 10 o'clock up to now, we have just been locked in the boardroom of the DCI offices. So at around 2:30 in the afternoon, they came and they read a cautionary statement against Waziri on the two offenses, one under Section 317 of the Penal Code and another one under Section 23 of the Cyber Crimes Act. And then they told us they have not made up their mind whether there is any offenses disclosed. So we have had the CS released, and they have said if at all they will require him, they will let us know. I want to state as a senior counsel and as somebody who has lived in this country for many years that since the times of James Gishuru, the first interior CS, I've never seen a CS who leaves office and then is summoned by junior officers 4 months after transition. I've never seen a CS other than this one, the son of Omogeni, sent to his home and having his home broken into by the police. This is the first one since independence. I've also lived in this country and seen many transitions of government. I was here when Moi left office. I was in this country when Kibaki left office. And now I've seen what has happened after Uhuru Kenyatta has left office. We had many people when Kibaki took office who are alleged to be serious criminal suspects, like the late Biwott. But we never saw President Kibaki becoming vindictive and going after people like Biwott. The CS who was in office, then Minister, Sunkuli, he left office in 2002 and he has spent 22 years peacefully in Masai land. Nobody has ever touched Sunkuli. Now he's an MP in parliament. But because some people think Omogeni, we are so useless, they have come after our Dr. Matiang'i. We will not take this kindly as the Omogeni nation. President William Ruto campaigned on the platform that once he takes power, he will unite the country, he will not be vindictive, he will not go after people to harass them, but what we are seeing is different. And we have to state things as they are. We perceive this to be political persecution and harassment of the Omogeni nation. That's what is happening here. Because how come we have never seen the people who served under Uhuru Kenyatta? CS was not the only minister. If you are talking about the Interior Ministry, we had Honorable Kibisho, who was the PS. Nobody has gone after him. We had DCI Kinoti. We have not seen him being dragged to DCI. We have seen Mutembei. He has not been dragged to DCI. But the son of Omogeni is the one that they are seeking to humiliate. We are telling the president that that's bad politics, and that's not the way you run a country. So as the people from the Omogeni nation, as a lawyer, I want to urge the Director of Public Prosecution to remain professional, not to be intimidated by any political forces, and to be true to the oath of office that he took, to ensure that it's not used by anybody to start political persecution of certain individuals in this country. We want the law to be applied fairly to everybody. That's the point we want to emphasize this afternoon.
Senator,
so
now with the two.
Yes, with?
Okay, can finish.
Yeah. So I think that's all I want to state for now. We are ready and willing to comply with any orders, if at all. Anytime the DCI wants the CS to appear here, we will be ready and willing to appear before the DCI if there are any issues that they need us to clarify. So we re-emphasize that Kenyans know that CS Matiang'i was the most hard-working CS. We know what he did in the education sector. We know what he did in the Interior Ministry. We urge the President of the day to look forward and not to look at his rear mirror. We now want the country to progress. We don't want witch hunt. So I want to invite Senior Counsel Tiende to make a comment, and then I invite my senator from DC, Honorable Nyonka, and then the MP for West Mugrango to...